feeds the storm inside me. I am not a man anymore. I am hunger given form, vengeance carved in flesh, and when I rise, cities will fall, and the sky itself will break beneath the weight of what I've become.
I was once their savior, their saint draped in silver, but mercy died in me long ago. Now the world sees only.
In the shadow of redemption lies a darker truth. Sinners 2, the long-awaited sequel to the psychological action thriller that redefined sin, salvation, and revenge, returns with even higher stakes, deeper emotions, and a haunting exploration of the human soul. Directed by David Fincher, known for his mastery of suspense and atmosphere, this sequel takes viewers back into a world where guilt is a weapon and every sin demands a price. The story picks up 3 years after the chilling events of the first film. Ethan Cross, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, has vanished from the public eye, presumed dead after his final act of vengeance against the syndicate that destroyed his life. But death, as we learn, is just another beginning. Living under a false identity in the outskirts of Prague, Ethan struggles to find peace, haunted by nightmares of his past sins and the voices of those he couldn't save. His hands may be clean now, but his soul remains stained. Everything changes when a new series of ritualistic murders begins across Europe, each victim branded with the same symbol Ethan once used in his war against corruption. The media calls it a copycat. The authorities call it chaos. But for Ethan, it's personal. Someone out there knows his secret, someone who wants to drag him back into the abyss he fought so hard to escape. As the mysterious killings spread, Ethan is forced out of hiding by Detective Mara Voss, Jessica Chastain, a relentless investigator with her own demons. Mara believes Ethan holds the key to stopping a rising cult known as the Circle of Sins, a group that worships moral corruption as divine truth. Their leader, known only as the Shepherd, portrayed by Mads Mikkelsen, preaches that sin is purity, that redemption is an illusion created to control mankind. And his followers, they're willing to die, and kill, to prove it. Together, Ethan and Mara descend into the darkest corners of human depravity. From neon-lit streets of Berlin to abandoned cathedrals in Rome, the movie is a journey through guilt, faith, and fractured morality. Every location is drenched in atmosphere, smoke, rain, and silence that feels alive. The cinematography mirrors Ethan's inner turmoil, shifting between beauty and decay, just like the man himself, torn between the sinner he was and the savior he could become. As their investigation unfolds, Ethan discovers that the Circle of Sins was born from his own legacy. The Shepherd was once a victim of Ethan's justice, a man he thought he'd killed years ago. But he survived, twisted by pain into something more dangerous, a prophet of corruption. He doesn't want to destroy Ethan, he wants to make him believe. You can't kill sin, he whispers in one chilling scene, because sin made you. The tension reaches its breaking point when Ethan learns that Mara's past is entangled in the cult's origins. She wasn't sent to stop him, she was sent to test him. Betrayal cuts deep, but guilt cuts deeper. And in the ruins of a burning monastery, surrounded by fire and screams, Ethan faces his final trial. To destroy the cult, he must destroy himself, the sinner, the avenger, the ghost he's become. The film's climax is pure cinematic brilliance, a slow-motion dance between salvation and damnation. Blood and light merge as Ethan sacrifices everything to end the cycle of sin once and for all. In his final moments, he records a confession, a haunting voiceover that defines the film's emotional core. They call us sinners. But maybe sin is just the part of us that refuses to die, the part that remembers who we are. As dawn breaks, we see Mara walking through the ashes. The cult is gone. The world moves on. But Ethan's words echo like a prayer and a curse: no soul is ever lost. Only waiting to be found. A single shot reveals a mysterious symbol carved into the monastery's stone, fresh, glowing faintly, a chilling reminder that the story might not be over. With its razor-sharp writing, heart-pounding direction, and unforgettable performances, Sinners 2 promises to be one of the most powerful thrillers of the decade. A film that doesn't just entertain, but challenges you to question the thin line between justice and sin. In a world that hides its darkness behind faith and morality, Sinners 2 reminds us, sometimes the greatest evil comes from those who believe they're saving us. Prepare for redemption. Prepare for ruin. Sinners 2, coming soon to theaters, where every sin tells a story.